Hello, Kathy. You and your headache. Multi, welcome. 3 a.m. Kathy and Multi, first to the game. Best friends upon us. Beatable. Howdy. How are you? For a lot of us, it's the third time today. It's 2 a.m. Okay, I'm sorry. It's 2 a.m. Multi, you had spicy noodles? That's great. I had chicken and rice. I know, Kathy, the edits. Come on. You were feeling inspired. I can't believe how quickly you were able to get home. That's amazing. You have the, you figured out the airports. I got chicken nuggets. Nice. What kind of sauce did you dip the chicken nuggets in? Well, yeah, I know. What about rice and chicken and not chicken and rice? Well, that could be a little bit carb heavy. You got to balance that a little bit. Barbecue sauce, very nice. Gunkle Fergie, thank you for sharing the live. You had chicken and noodles this time. Nice, beatable. Hey, Megan, how are you? Barbecue is the best sauce. See, I am a fan of honey. Just plain old honey. Just plain honey on my chicken nuggets. It doesn't compete with the chicken nugget. It complements the chicken nugget. You'll get honey now? Most of the time they mess it up. They think I say honey mustard. That's what and I'm like, nope, just plain old honey. You should try it, Multi. I eat a lot of honey because of my allergies. It helps. Yes, and beekeepers do love their honey. Exactly. Hi, Rainia. How are you? So happy you're here. Cutie Patootie, how are you out there? Grace, thank you for liking the live. Ned joined for the live preview. Thank you so much. You're fighting the allergies. So seriously, honey, local honey is one of the best things you can do for allergies. Now, it takes a while to build up, but if you think about it, it is pollen. You're literally eating what you're allergic to, but it helps. Hey, Freakism, how are you? Shelly, welcome. Shelly, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you? How are you? Freakism, doing good. Just got done with dinner. Okay, so we're sharing what we had for dinner. Freakism, what did you have for dinner? We do have a chicken and rice theme going on, or some chicken nuggets too, that were brought to the table. Kathy, if that is true, I am embarrassed because I made fun of him. I didn't make fun of him. I complimented him, which could have embarrassed him. Hibachi steak and rice. Ooh, Freakism. You win. I might have to go do that now. Ooh. You know what I do like? Hibachi shrimp. That yum yum sauce is yum yum. I haven't had that in a while. No, he wasn't embarrassed. He loves it. You're teasing me, Kathy. Yum yum sauce is so yummy. I was so happy, y'all. I know it's a little morbid. That funeral that I went to in Syracuse, or I don't know that I actually told you that. The reason I went to Syracuse was there was a funeral like a month ago or a few weeks ago. And I left the visitation and I had to go charge my car, and the only charging station was at the mall. And I went to the mall, plugged in the car, and I was like, yeah, I'll just eat at the food court. There'll be chicken and rice at the food court. There was a hibachi place in the food court, and I had shrimp and rice and yum yum sauce. It was so good. Like crazy good. Rainia, you had couscous today? I like couscous. Did you put anything? Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Megan. Tell me about the couscous. Did you put anything in it? Kathy, thank you for the donut. We haven't measured donuts in quite some time. I thought it was a good idea to bring the donut back into the discussion. Thank you, Abby. Donuts are fun. It's like a ring toss. You found out you don't have hibachi in London? You're going to have to move. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I am kidding. Freakism. That's great. What did you do other than the dinner? What did you do for your birthday? And happy birthday again, by the way. I'm happy to sing happy birthday again. Oh, Multi. You're just going to have to fly over to the U.S. for hibachi, because I seriously doubt the hibachi that we have is real. Oh, with lamb and veggies and chickpea. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That sounds so good. That couscous is so good. Yum. Oh, I can taste that. Really don't do much for birthdays, but I did get a cheese. Ooh, freakism. Do you like plain cheesecake, or do you like it with like fruit or chocolate? What kind of cheesecake? Just plain? Megan, thank you for the rose. Do you find couscous in the U.S.? Yes, we do. I like all cheesecake, but I got plain cheesecake with strawberries. Okay, strawberry cheesecake. Classic. Love it. That was my standard when early on in my career, when I would visit New York and visit travel agents. I would always take something to the offices that I was visiting, and it was always a cheesecake. I would stop and get cheesecake and take it to the office because I knew it was just something that genuinely made people happy. I do enjoy my cheesecake. Series, welcome to the family. Thank you for the subscription. Glad you are here. Multi, I can't wait to read that poem because those were some rando things. But I have no doubt you will mastermind something. I love couscous. So, Rainia, one of the hotels that I worked for, I used to work, I think I told you all this. I used to work for Mandarin Oriental, and one of the dishes that we had on our banquet menu was a tandoori feast, basically, that included several couscous. And Oh my God, every time that would get ordered, I would just be like, yes, because there would be leftovers. All right, multi. Yes, this Greg's sausage roll phenomenon thing. Oh, thank you for the octopus. I do want to try this. I absolutely want to try this. I keep seeing these like videos with people eating them, and they look like heaven. Kathy, you were rocking and rolling all day long. They're so good. Is it like a sausage? Is it warm, cold? Is it like a hot dog? Six hours of filming, that's a lot. Ooh, freakism. Or because you bleached and dyed your hair again. Whoa. Uni in an hour. Somebody's going to uni. Got it. Beatable. Just relax and have fun. Beatable. That's my advice. Just relax and have fun. Have I ever been to Morocco? No, I have not. Beatable. You'll be great. You'll be great. It's a sausage wrapped in a crunchy pastry, almost served. I gotta like this. I think I'm liking the sound of this Greg's roll. Beatable, you got this. Don't try. You're done. You've got it. There's no trying to it. You're already there. You're in it. You're gonna win it. Kathy, you should be in bed. You've had a long day. Beatable, there's no doubt. I've no doubt. There's no need to say thank you. Just go do it, because you will. Kraus, welcome. Skylar, thank you for joining the preview. Everyone that's out there that is out there in the preview world, this is a subscriber event, so it's all the subscribers, our little family, are the only comments that we're able to see and address, but I can see that you're joining the live. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying it. We will start reading in about 15 minutes, and we're reading the Lorax tonight. Our little subfamily, yes. Hey, thank you, Megan. Freakism, yay! Shelly, yay! Any tips for stress-free driving? I've got my test soon, and you're kind of nervous. Actually, driving should be a bit stressful. I'm sorry to tell you this. If you are a relaxed driver, completely relaxed, you're not a good driver. You always have to be alert. Little crown for the king. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate it. Kraus, you just posted an edit. Can't wait to see it. Kathy, driving still scares me. I've been driving for a very long time. Very long time. Good, multi. Beatable, yes. Always be alert, never confident. Oh, Fran, terrible. Freakism, you're driving home. Drive home, be careful. Join later. Good to see you. Rainia, I love driving the manuals. I love them. I'm calling the post. I made Andy's hat appreciation post. Thanks, Kraus. Multi, you're still working on getting your license. Good for you. You failed the driver's test. God, y'all, literally, that's frightening. That is so frightening. It just dawned on me, I took my driver's test 39 years ago. Damn. Wow. Road rage is hilarious. Road rage is kind of funny. Yeah, I walk a lot. I do. I enjoy driving. I do. I enjoy it. I'm a much better driver than passenger. I'm an anxious passenger, so I tend to drive. I'm an anxious passenger. I don't fly very well. For some reason, the train does not bother me at all. I can hop on and off a train. It doesn't faze me. But cars, if I'm driving, I'm okay. Planes, I'm not good. You go, Kraus. Nailed it first time. I wasn't going to say anything, but I did mine too. Off the gate. Back into the building. Give me that license. I'm not, I still, Rainy, I have to say, I still get nervous when I get behind the wheel of a car. I think it's a good thing. Pony Boy, hello. How are you? Who's McKinney? You're just going to guess the last name. I just got scolded. Why did I get scolded? Because I didn't see Pony. Beatable, you didn't get your license until you were 18. It's fine. Somebody has to leave. Who has to leave? Fran. Full name bomb drop. No, that's not my full name. I will tell you, if someone uses my full name, just as Pony Boy was attempting to do, someone uses my full name, I know I am in trouble. I'm so little, you just don't see me because no, Pony Boy, you are not. Remember, I'm the one that's 3 apples tall. Pony Boy, you are important, vital, right there in the middle of things. Megan, you're 20 and still don't have your license. That's fine. I have a friend who is, let's see, I'm 55. She'll be 52 in July, and she doesn't have her license. She lives in Philadelphia, has no need for it. Kraus, I was like you. I took driver's ed in North Carolina back then. I could take driver's ed when I was 14 and a half, and I did. I had my learner's permit for a full year, and the morning of my 16th birthday, I went and got my license. I could not wait to drive. Pony, you've had your license since 15? Good for you. Good for you. Megan, you're on your learners? Good. Beatable, damn Andy on that driving grind. Y'all, it was my goal from the time I could walk to get out of the house. Go. Yes, Kraus, I think we were. Tootin' twins. I was the same way. Like, I'm out. Check y'all. Driving. Y'all are funny. Kathy, you were the first to get a driver's license? Nice. I think the first time I actually drove, and this isn't, no, like, this is the truth. I was still not, I was so little the first time I actually drove a car that I was literally sitting in my dad's lap. He had a Volkswagen Bug. It was a blue Volkswagen Bug, manual. So Rainier, you'll appreciate this, manual transmission. And I was still not tall enough to work the pedals. So he was working the pedals and shifting the gears, but I was driving the wheel. I mean, and totally me driving. His hands were off of it. He was shifting gears and working the feet, but he taught me how to sort of drive through curves. Now, I'm serious. I was probably like 6 on the actual road. I'm not like talking a driveway or a back road or anything. We were like freaking on the road. But again, that was back in the day, y'all. You did that, Megan? Cool. Beatable, you're on the president's list. Awesome. Congratulations. Rainier, the dream of every kid. You know it. Thank you. That's awesome. Kraus, that's great. Same thing. Get in your lap. Get us home. That's awesome. Really only 2 years? That's incredible. That's amazing. That's absolutely incredible. Multi, congratulations. You have a talent. Krausen, you've started Love Island. Where's Sonic? You need to tell her. Kathy's got some poems in queue, y'all. Thank you, Megan. Pony, you have to lift more heavy things tomorrow. Be careful. All right. It's very humid. I've already finished 2 cups of water. I've got to go get more before I start reading this book. I'm going to take y'all to the kitchen. Ready for a field trip? Whoop. Field trip. In the kitchen. Here's a kitchen tour. Yes, this is where the cooking show will take place. I'll be making biscuits from right here. You approve? The humidity has all the doors in the house sticking, which is fun. And I spilled water on my shirt. Oh well. It's just water. Look at that. Nice. It's a wet t-shirt contest, and I lose. All the chicken and rice that have been prepared in there. It's pretty frightening, actually. Pretty frightening. Honey mustard and onion pretzel chunks. I have to try it. Never done that. Just water, huh? Just water. Plain old water. Malty, thank you so much. You're so nice. Oh, email. I like emails that are just pictures. It's from work. Means everything's good. Y'all, work stories. I've been waiting on a good one. I was not there today, and a good one, well, it's not good. This has happened before, but I was at the gym this morning and I got a call from one of my colleagues on how to handle a situation. It's happened before. Someone was intoxicated at 9:30 this morning and fell in the parking lot and wanted one of our employees to drive them to a boat. And that boat was serving more alcohol. Now, every one of the employees that I work with, we are all Serve Safe certified, TIPS trained, which basically means it's we will not serve someone who is visibly intoxicated more booze or put them in an environment where more booze could be obtained. So it was one of those awkward situations where you had to tell someone, no, we're not taking you. No, you can't have more. Get your ass back in the bed and sleep it off. And unfortunately, the police had to get involved. Yes, in the morning, 9:30 a.m. And it happens. I hate that I wasn't there, but what I hate worse is that I knew how to deal with it and was able to talk them through it without me having to go in. That's what I hate worse. That means it's happened so frequently that I know exactly what needs to be done and how to do it, and could talk someone through it over the phone. It's terrible. Terrible. How do people drink, especially before noon? I think what it is, grouse, is that, it's grouse. I think it's that they just haven't stopped, is what it actually is, which is frightening. All right, y'all, the Lorax. Max is not with us, so who's going to drop the beat for me tonight? Here we go, me and my wet t-shirt. At the far end of town, where the grickle grass grows, and the wind smells slow and sour, and when it blows, and no birds ever sing except old crows, is the street of the lifted Lorax. And deep in the grickle grass, some people say, if you look deep enough, you can still see today where the Lorax once stood, just as long as it could, before somebody lifted the Lorax away. What was the Lorax? And why was it there? And why was it lifted and taken somewhere? From the far end of town where the grickle grass grows, the old Onceler still lives here. Ask him. He knows. You won't see the Onceler. Don't knock at his door. He stays in his lurkum on top of his store. He lurks in his lurkum, cold under the roof, where he makes his own clothes out of muffered moof. And on special dank midnights in August he peeks out of the shutters, and sometimes he speaks and tells how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to pay. On the end of the rope, he lets down a tin pail, and you have to toss in 15 cents and a nail and the shell of a great-great-great-grandfather snail. Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count to see if you've paid him the proper amount. Then he hides what you've paid him away in his snuv, his secret strange hole in his grooveless glove. Then he grunts, I will call you by whisper my phone, for the secrets I tell are for your ears alone. Slup. Down slips the whisper my phone to your ear, and the old Onceler whispers are not very clear, since they have to come down through a snurgly hose, and he sounds as if he had smallish bees up his nose. Now, I'll tell you, he says, with his teeth sounding gray, how the Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started way back, such a long, long time back. Way back in the days when the grass was still green and the pond was still wet and the clouds were still clean and the song of the swami swans rang out in space. One morning I came to this glorious place, and I first saw the trees, the truffula trees, the bright-colored tufts of the truffula trees, mile after mile in fresh morning breeze. And under the trees I saw the brown barbaloots frisking about in their barbaloot suits as they played in the shade and ate truffula fruits. From the rippleless pond came the comfortable sound of humming fish humming and splashing around. But those trees, those truffula trees, all my life I'd been searching for trees such as these. The touch of their tufts was much softer than silk, and they had the sweet smell of fresh butterfly milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what I'd do. I'd unloaded my cart. In no time at all, I had built a small shop. Then I chopped down a truffula tree with one chop. And with great skillful skill and a great speedy speed, I took the soft tuft. I knitted a thneed. The instant I'd finished, I heard a gazup. I looked. I saw something pop out of the stump. Of the tree I'd chopped down, it was sort of a man. Describe him? That's hard. I don't know if I can. He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy, and he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy. Mister, he said with a sawdusty sneeze, I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues. And I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs. He was very upset as he shouted and puffed. What's the thing you've made out of my truffula tuft? Look, Lorax, I said, there's no cause for alarm. I chopped just one tree. I'm doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. This thing is a thneed. A thneed's a fine something that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat. But it has other uses, yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or curtains, or covers, for bicycle seats. The Lorax said, Sir, you are crazy with greed. There's no one on earth who would buy that fool thneed. But the very next minute, I proved he was wrong, for just at that minute a chap came along, and he thought that the thneed I had knitted was great. He happily bought it for $3.98. I laughed at the Lorax, you poor stupid guy. You never can tell what some people will buy. I repeat, cried the Lorax, I speak for the trees. I'm busy, I told him. Shut up, if you please. I rushed across the room, and at no time at all, I built a radio phone. I put in a quick call. I called on my brothers and uncles and aunts, and I said, listen here. Here's a wonderful chance for the whole Onceler family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast. Take the road to North Nitch. Turn left at Weehawken, sharp right at South Stitch. And in no time at all, in the factory I built, the whole Onceler family was working full tilt. We were all knitting thneeds, just as busy as bees, so the sound of the chopping of the truffula trees. Then, oh, baby, oh, how my business did grow. Now chopping one tree at a time was too slow, so I quickly invented my super axe hacker, which whacked off 4 truffula trees at one smacker. We were making thneeds 4 times as fast as before, and that Lorax, he didn't show up anymore. But the next week, he knocked at my new office door. He snapped, I'm the Lorax who speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please, but I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots who played in the shade by their barbalooed suits and happily lived eating truffula fruits. Now, thanks to your hacking my trees to the ground, there's not enough truffula fruit to go around, and my poor barbaloots are getting the crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies. They loved living here, but I can't let them stay. They'll have to find food, and I hope that they may. Good luck, boys, he cried, and he sent them away. I, the Onceler, felt sad as I watched them all go. But business is business, and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies, you know. I meant no harm, I most truly did not, but I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factory, I biggered my roads, I biggered my wagons, I biggered the loads. Of the thneeds I shipped out, I was shipping them forth to the south, to the east, to the west, and to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more thneeds, and biggered my money, which everyone needs. Then again he came back. I was fixing some pipes when that old nuisance Lorax came back with more gripes. I am the Lorax, he coughed and whiffed. He sneezed and he snuffled, he snargled, he sniffed. Onceler, he cried with a cruffulous croak. Onceler, you're making such smogulous smoke. My poor swami swams, why they can't sing a note. No one can sing who has smog in his throat. And so, said the Lorax, please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape the smog you've smogged up around here. What's more, snapped the Lorax, his dander was up. Let me say a few words about gluppity-glup. Your machinery chugs on day and night without stop, making gluppity-glup, also schloppity-schlop. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old Onceler man, you. You're glumping the pond where the humming fish hummed. No more that can they hum, for their gills are all gummed. So I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. They'll walk on their fins and get woefully weary in search of some water that isn't so schmeary. And then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax, now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap, yap, and say, bad, 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 bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you, I intend to go on doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I'm figuring and biggering and biggering and biggering and biggering, turning more truffle trees into thneeds, which everyone needs. And at that very moment, we heard a loud whack. From outside in the fields came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree. Then we heard the tree fall. The very last truffle tree of them all. No more trees, no more thneeds. No more work to be done. So in no time, my uncles and aunts, everyone, all waved me goodbye. They jumped into my cars. They drove away under the smoke-smugged stars. Now all that was left neath the bad-smelling sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax, and I. The Lorax said nothing, just gave me a glance, just gave me a very sad, backward glance as he lifted himself by the seat of his pants. And I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he heisted himself and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace. And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with the one word, unless. Whatever that meant, well, I couldn't guess. That was long, long ago. But each day since that day, I've sat here and worried away. Through the years while my buildings have fallen apart, I've worried about it with all of my heart. But now, says the Onceler, now that you're here, the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So, catch, calls the Onceler. He lets something fall. It's a truffula seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds, and truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula, treat it with care, give it clean water, and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all of his friends may come back. The book is done. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, thank you. Coffee, you're doing the bracelet? Excellent. Excellent. Rainia, you may fall asleep. Please do. Please, please do. Thank you, Multi. Ponyboy, drop where you got the shirt. TJ Maxx. I got, actually, Kathy called me out on this the other day. And I meant to comment, Kathy, but I didn't. Denim and Flower. And I got them at TJ Maxx, actually. And I got like 5 different colors of the same shirt because they are wicked comfortable. Like super comfortable. Pony, you're a TJ Maxx connoisseur. Me too. A Maxinista. Kraus, go enjoy your Fortnite. Multi, the British version of TJ Maxx, TK Maxx. Kathy, it's a good place to go. Kathy, there's a place in New York I go every time I'm there. I didn't go this time. Shop called Century 21. It's like TJ Maxx on crack. Huge. Beatable. Awesome. All right, y'all. I am going to sign out. I'm going to sign out a little early. Been a long day. 3 lives in a day takes a lot out of you. Thank you all for showing up. It's great to see you. Have a great night, y'all.